Hey folks, Dave back here on the channel with more Shootout Hockey. This time 1993-94 playoff game between Vancouver and Calgary. From Calgary, I have the little Calgary rink over here. Looks kind of cool actually. Tried to go live with this, but I'm still having problems with my software. I just can't get it to show up. So we're just going to record this one and play this one offline, and I'll upload this one to YouTube later. So first things first, I have my offense and defense already rolled. It's going to be McLean in net and Vernon in net. They both rolled D, as did the offensive. They both rolled D and D. So it's a very even game here in Game 7. I'm going to play this out as a Game 7 opening round game. So here we go. Kicking things off from Calgary. This is how I like to play the game, is flip the card first. 3 minutes off the clock. And then I like to roll for my scoring chances with the dice. And I have a 56, so that is a scoring chance for Calgary. So let's see who gets the scoring chance. J. J is Walsh. Walsh with the scoring chance. Walsh from the blue line, long shot. Walsh, and that's going to be no goal. So that was a scoring chance for Calgary. No goal, saved by McLean. So let's flip the card here. 3 minutes off the clock. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll our dice. A 41. That's a major penalty. Let's check the majors. X2. We get 2 and 2. So do we have an X2? We do have an X2. Yeah, we got a. So it's going to be Courtnall. So let's log that in. So that's going to be 2 and 2 for roughing. So Courtnall is going to get a roughing call. And it's going to be 4 minutes, and we'll call that 5 minutes even. Send the box score, and X2 over here is Petit. Is going to get a penalty, so we got a Calgary penalty. So it's going to be Petit at 5 minutes even. I'll give him a roughing double minor. So we have Petit and Courtnall in the box. So I'm going to try to make a mental note that they need to serve, so they can't get a scoring chance until about 10 minutes. On the major. All right, another minute off the clock. Roll our dice. A 14. Vancouver scoring chance. First good chance of the game for the Canucks. B. B is Linden. Trevor Linden. From the slot, Linden looking to put the Canucks up, and he scores! Linden with a score for Vancouver, and it's 1-0. Let's check the assist. Linden on the second line. So it's going to be Linden second line with a first line D. So the first assist goes to the left wing. That's Adams. So Linden from Adams, and anybody with a 6 in Craven. Okay, Linden, Adams, and Craven. So we got a Vancouver goal. It's going to be Linden, Adams, and Craven. And we'll call this 623 as an even strength goal. And Vancouver goes up 1-0 here in the period. So we flip the card for time. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. We roll the dice. 42, that's a possible penalty on Calgary. Let's check the penalty. X and Y2, possible penalty. We have an X. So it's going to be on Otto. Joel Otto will go to the penalty box for Calgary. So Calgary, Joel Otto will get the penalty. And he gets a high sticking call. And we'll call it 9:16, 2 minutes. So Vancouver on the power play. So let's take 1 minute off the clock, and let's roll the dice on the power play. 62 is a short-handed chance for Calgary. Short-handed chance for the Flames. Let's see who's going to take this one. D. Neuendijk. Neuendijk short-handed from the blue line, and the shot is no goal. So a nice save by McLean. And let's go to the next roll on the power play. Vancouver with the man advantage. It's another shorthanded chance for Calgary, though. 2 shorthanded chances by the Flames. B. Reichel. Reichel with the chance. Reichel from the blue line, and his shot is no goal. But that does kill the penalty. So 2 scoring chances by Calgary on the Vancouver power play. The man's out of the box. 2 minutes off the clock. And we roll the dice. 22. No scoring chance. We roll the dice. 1-0 for Vancouver. 3 minutes. Time ticking away in the first. Game 7. 61. Scoring chance for Calgary. Calgary with their 4th scoring chance. Let's see who it is. F. Titoff. Titoff for Calgary. From the slot, trying to tie the game. Moving in on McLean. Possible save. Possible save is 6-9 and 12. So Titoff fires on McLean's got to come up with a big save. 6-9 and 12. A 5 is no. He scores. Titoff ties the game for the Flames. We'll check to see who's on the ice. I'm not going to go to bench players in the playoffs. So it's going to be line 2, D2. Titoff tying the game. Titoff from Walls and Neuendijk. So it's a Calgary goal. Titoff from Walls and Neuendijk. And we'll just pick a time here. We'll go 16-16. Even strength goal. And so this game is tied at 1-1. Oh, we got the horn going off as well. So it is 1-1 here late in the period. Let's flip the card. 2 minutes. 1, 2. So we got the last couple rolls that appear. Let's roll the dice. 16. Scoring chance for Vancouver. The Canucks with the puck. Q is Courtnall. Courtnall moving in on Vernon. Courtnall from the slot. Courtnall with a backhander, and he scores. Courtnall scores for Vancouver. They are 2 for 2 on scoring chances in this game, and they lead it 2-1. So Jeff Courtnall puts that home. He's out there with defensive line too as we check the assists. Courtnall and Bure. Courtnall, Bure, and Babbage. Courtnall, Bure, and Babbage. So that's a Vancouver goal. Well, let's check. Let's generate some time here. 3 seconds. Courtnall with the goal. Bure and Babbage. And at 18:06, even strength goal. So the Canucks lead this one 2-1 in the first. It's our final roll of the period. $31. And that is nothing, and we will end the first period. Let's check the shots on net, shall we? So let's roll the dice. And we have 6. So Vancouver with 2 scoring chances. For 6, that's 14 shots on net. So we need to get them up to 14 shots. And it's a 6 also. So, wow, 4 and 6, that's 16 shots. So, after one period, Vancouver leads this one by a score of 2-1, though they're getting outshot. So let's start the second period here in our playoff game. Let's flip the card. And 2 minutes off the clock. Let's roll our dice. 62. Chance for Calgary. F. Titoff again. Titoff from the face-off circle. Mid-range shot by Titoff. No goal. And we play on as McLean makes the save. 2 minutes off the clock. We roll our dice. By the way, I'm looking, see this, the number 2? I'm looking at the red and the white dice next to the number 2, and that will determine my scoring chance or penalty. That's the dice I'm looking at, if I didn't make that clear. So a 15 over here is a scoring chance for Vancouver. Vancouver up 2-1 with another scoring chance. This is going to be A. Bure. Bure with it. Bure from the slot. Chances are good. Bure, no goal. Oh, what a save by Vernon. Wow. Keeping them in the game. So we flip for time. 2 minutes off the clock. We roll our dice. Bure, stoned by Vernon. A 32 is nothing. Time continues on. 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll our dice. 66. Chance for Calgary. The Flames with a chance to tie the game. E is McGinnis, the point man. McGinnis tees this one up from the slot. He moves in. He blasts this one from the slot. McGinnis scores. The game is tied. Al McGinnis ties this for Calgary, and the home crowd here in Calgary goes wild. So McGinnis out there with line one as we check the assists. Fleury, McGinnis from Fleury. And McGinnis is his own self. So McGinnis from Fleury. Al McGinnis on the goal. Fleury with the assist at 8:24. And this game is tied, folks, at 2-2. Woo. Let's continue on here in the second period. It's a good one here in Game 7. 3 minutes off the clock. We roll the dice. Again, looking at the dice. And 41, it's another major penalty. Let's check who this is. 3 and 3. Do we have any threes in? We do. We have Hunter and Stern are getting fighting majors if we want to log that in. So, Hunter. Fighting major. We'll call it 11. We'll call it 11 minutes. And that's a fighting major. Hunter and Stern. So Calgary penalty, Stern. We'll pick up a fight. Oop, 11:00. Not that it matters, but we'll keep it consistent. So that's a fighting major for Hunter and Stern. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So they're out until the 3-minute mark. So let's roll for time. 1 minute off the clock. We roll the dice. A 43. Could be a penalty on Calgary. Z and X2. And yes, we do have some Zs. We do have some X2s. So we'll go to the first one here. So we'll go to... Oh, actually, Roberts is our Z2. But he might be killing the penalty. So I'm going to put out... No, actually, it would be Roberts only. He's the Z2, the X. Ooh, I don't have any X's. Oh, yeah, the reserves. All right, so Roberts. Calgary penalty, the Roberts. Now, let me check my, this. Gary Roberts. I'm going to give him interference. You can kind of make this up on the fly if you want. So we'll call it 12-17. So it's going to be a penalty in Vancouver on the power play. So 1 minute comes off the clock. We roll the dice. Vancouver on the power play. 64. It's a shorthanded chance for Calgary, though. Man, they've had a third. This is their third shorthanded chance. All right, who's going to get it? Why? Petit. Petit with a chance. He's going to be from the blue line, and then the shot from the blue line is scores! Petit. Shorthanded goal. Puts Calgary up 3-2 with a man in the box. So Petit, the defenseman, cranks it by McLean. Line 2 and defensive line 1. So Petit from Roberts, who's in the box, so he can't get an assist. And Reichel. So Petit from Reichel. So it's a Calgary goal. It's Petit from Reichel. This is at 13-13. It's a shorthanded goal. And hang on to your hats, folks. Shorthanded goal. So 1 off the clock. Vancouver still on the power play at 25. Yes, because they're on the power play, it's 11-31. So a 25 is good. So Vancouver now with a scoring chance on the power play. D. Courtnall with it. Courtnall is going to go from the power play column. Oh, from the blue line, though. Courtnall, no goal. No goal. And so we play on. 1 minute. I already clicked that off. So let's go to rolling the dice here. 3-2 Calgary, a 16. And that is a chance for Vancouver again. Not a scoring chance for the Canucks. Trying to tie this game now. It is Jelena, Martin Jelena for Vancouver. Where? From the faceoff circle. Jelena from the faceoff circle. No goal. Vernon comes up big. 2 minutes off the clock. We're down to 2 minutes to play here in the second period of Game 7. Oh, I want to roll the dice. My bad. Rolling the dice. 53. No. So let's look at the clock here. 1 minute. So we'll get at least one more roll out of the period. 35. Possible penalty to Vancouver. V and Z2. Yes, we got Ronning and Lume. We're going to give it to the defenseman Lume. They tend to pick up more penalties. So Vancouver penalty to Lume at 18:30. And he's going to be giving we'll call it roughing. 2 minutes. There we go. All right, so last roll of the period, and it's going to be a power play roll for Calgary. 62, that is good for a roll, power play chance. So Calgary with a scoring chance on the power play. Oh, it is Ranheim. Ranheim from the slot on the power play. Score! Ranheim scores on the power play late in the period. And Ranheim with defensive line 2 out there. So it's 3-2. So Ranheim from Kissio. Ranheim from Kissio. And that's it. So Calgary goal. Ranheim from Kissio late in the period. So we'll call it about 1932. Ranheim from Kissio. Ranheim from Kissio. That's a power play goal. And it's 4-2. So that's how the period ends. Yarks. Let's check our shots on goal. Let's roll the dice. So another 6. So 3 scoring chances with a 6. So that's 15 shots on net. And Calgary with 4 chances, I believe it was, with a 2. And that's 11. So, shots are 30-29 after 2 periods. Calgary thrilling the home team here with a 4-2 lead over Vancouver. Go to the third period here in Game 7. Winner moves on. This is not a project, by the way. This is just a one-off, but this would be Game 7 I'm playing, so the winner would move on in real life. Although I won't be playing any more of this series, I don't think. So the man's out of the box after the power play goal. And 3 minutes come off the clock. We roll the dice. Team's back to even strength. 13, chance for Vancouver. So Vancouver with a chance here early in the period. They trail by 2. B, Linden. Linden from the face-off circle moves in on Vernon. Face-off score! Linden early in the period gets Vancouver right back in it. So Trevor Linden, so it's line 2 and line 1 on the defense. Linden is his own right winger. And that's it. So Linden unassisted for Vancouver. So Linden unassisted for Vancouver. Click here if unassisted. So we're going to put that at 2-2-0-2. And it's 4-3, just like that. So let's flip the card. 2 minutes off the clock. We roll the dice. 4-3 Calgary at 23. That's nobody. 2 minutes off the clock. We roll the dice. 55. Oh, Calgary offside on the play. They just missed it. Would have been in alone. 1, 2. Let's roll the dice. 65. Now we got another chance for Calgary. Their first of the period. Calgary looking for that insurance goal. F. Titoff. Titoff for Calgary. From the slot, Titoff goes in on Vernon. He scores. Titoff cashes in for the Flames to make it 5-3. Checking the assists. So line 2 and D2. So we got the center, Titoff from Neuendijk. And that's it. Titoff from Neuendijk. So a Calgary goal. Titoff from Neuendijk. Even strength goal. 8 minutes and 50 seconds. And it's now 5-3 Calgary. Vancouver trails by 2. We're about halfway through the period. 1 minute comes off the clock. Vancouver needs some chances now. 42. That could be a penalty on Calgary. Y and X2. I do have an X2 for sure, so that's Petit. So Calgary penalty. Petit goes to the box. And we're going to call this one cross-checking. 2 minutes. I'm going to call it at 9 minutes even. So it's a power play for Vancouver. So let's take one off the clock and roll the dice. A 45. That's a rare nothing. Okay, last roll of the power play for Vancouver. A 33. And that's nothing as well. So they kill off the power play. Teams are back to full strength. 3 minutes off the clock. Great job by Calgary killing the play. 61. It's a chance for the Flames. Looking to go up by 3. Possibly put this thing away. P is Stern. Stern for the Flames. From the blue line, it's a long shot. Looking for a rebound or something. Nothing. And so that's turned aside by McLean. 2-1-2. Time ticking away on the Vancouver season. 54. That's nothing. 3-1-2-3. It's the final roll of the period. And Calgary's going to hang on unless we get something crazy. 63. Another chance for Calgary. So Calgary's going to win this game. Vancouver didn't get the goalie out in time. So it's H. So there's no open net right now. Neuendijk. Neuendijk for Calgary. From the face-off circle, Neuendijk. He is denied by McLean, but that'll end the game. So let me put up the shots on net. So let's roll our dice one more time before we close it out. A 2. So only one scoring chance for Vancouver, and they did cash in on that. But they only got 7 shots in that period. They were shut down. Calgary, meanwhile, with 3 scoring chances. If we do a 4, that's 11. So the final shots on net are 42-37. So the final score here in Calgary. I think in real life, Vancouver won Game 7 in double overtime. But here in my replay, it's the Calgary Flames 5 and the Vancouver Canucks 3. McLean played all 60 minutes in this one. And so did Vernon. So we'll send this to the box score. And that will round things out. Let's take a look at our box score. So Vancouver had a 2-1 lead in that first period, but 3 second period goals. McGinnis, Petit, and Ramheim. Ramheim late in that period on the power play really put this thing away. Vancouver never really threatened in that third period. An early goal by Linden cut the score to 4-3, but Titoff put it away midway through the period, and we end up with the final score. I'll save the box score. Why not? Calgary win. How about that? So the final, once again, in our 1993-94 Shootout Hockey Replay. It's Calgary Flames 5, Vancouver Canucks 3. I'm Dave. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.